Hello viewers, welcome back. In our previous session, we have discussed about alert dialog with the interruption model. And in this session, we are going to discuss about alert dialog with single choice list. Now let's create a project. Go to File, New, New Project, select Empty Activity, click on Next. Change your application name to single choice alert dialog. Click on Finish. It will take few seconds to build our project. Gradle build running. Project successfully launched. Now I'm just going to create a simple view that when the user clicked on a button, it should show the single choice list, and then I'm going to read it. So change this to relative layout or linear layout up to your comfortability. Add a button to the layout. Width wrap content, that is also wrap content. Let's make it text to this. Add, just going to alert the name with application name itself. So we already know that there is an on click attribute for this. I'm going to say so single choice alert. There is no such method has been created, so just create that inside your main activity. I'll go back here for the text, remove this parameters, create an ID for this. You can say selected item. I'm going to display the selected item here, and let's make it the position to be center in parent, or you can say center vertical. That is up to you. It's going to be visible here. My selection, whatever I made. Change the text size to 24. They're all common in every project, as you already know. Now, when the user click on a show dialog button, it should show the alert dialog. Inside this, I'm going to create. In our previous session, I have explained how to do with the dialog fragment. Now I'm just going to create an activity alert dialog in an activity itself with the same alert dialog builder only. So alert dialog. So we must be very cautious about this while taking. Just I'm taking instead of the compatibility, I'm just going with this alert dialog builder. Create an object for this. So new alert dialog builder. This will take some parameters, as we already know that. Pass the context and with semicolon. And now just set title for this using set title method. So where I'm just going to add a title for this. You can simply say I'm going to take a particular favorite subject or anything. So, or maybe your favorite hero, favorite color, anything you can go for. You simply say select color. And when the user have to select from the list. So for that, I'm going to create single choice items method. I'm just call this. This single choice method is going to take your character array, means string array of items. The second parameter is checked item, what has been checked, and the listener. So I haven't created any array for me. So just create an array here inside the class. I'm just creating a string array. You can simply say my colors is equals to, or colors list. It's better to go with instead of my. So it is a good practice not to use my, yours, something like this. So this is colors list. So open your braces. Inside this, I'm just going to add some colors. That's all. Red, green, blue. See, these are all user can select only one from this. So if you have more, we are going to use spinner. The if you don't want to use alert dialogs, and if you are expecting that to be part of the main UI, then you should go with the spinner views or drop down views, what we call it as. Now here, what it is going to take. So the first parameter is the colors list. That is nothing but data. The second parameter is, you can see here, int checked item. If any item is already defaultly checking, you just add one or something like it. When nothing is selected, put -1, means nothing has been selected. The third parameter is listener. Simply already I explained about this, call new. So control space, it will give you annotations. And the statement should be end with semicolon. And inside this, implement the on click. So whenever the user selects something, it should set it. So for what text view, but I haven't loaded that into my activity class. So just load your text view, like my selection or selected item, whatever it is equals to find view by ID r dot id dot. So I don't know what it is. ID selected item. That is an ID I kept. Now this should be inside your on create. That is always a good practice. Though it will work. Please make sure that you are creating inside a on create, so that when an activity created is, it will be called. Otherwise, it would be a mess on a main UI thread. So done. Now when the user click on this my selection should be set. So set text from where you are selecting, from the colors. So that is my colors list of the which item you have selected. This is nothing but, here it is int which. If it is int I, then you have to go with int I. Now run your project. Gradle build running, successfully installed. So emulator issue, just let me rerun it. Have to, for that we can do a simple solution. We have to clean the data on this. See the selected AVD currently running it, it's okay. Where it is running, we already declined this. Yeah. Now select it again, wipe data. The data has been cleared. Now run this. It won't take much time, no problem. It's less than 15 to 20 seconds, it will be reloaded. It is loading now. That is why we always say we need a high-end RAM when you're working with Android development. So even sometimes 8 GB may not work for you. I'm working on 16 GB, see how it is happening. Now run your project. The Gradle build is running, installing, launching activity. So click on single choice alert dialog, but it's not showing. Why? I have just done everything with the builder set choice and all this, but I forgot to create that. So what should I do? Builder dot create. And what I am trying to create an alert dialog. So just assign this to an alert dialog object. Alert dialog is equals to builder dot create. And finally, you have to show this by calling show method. Simple. What do you want to show? That object, alert dialog object dot show. So now once again run this. Gradle build running, installing, launching. Now click on this. It is showing the list. Select color. Now when I select green, it's showing. So you have to check whether it is allowing with the single choice or does it taking two values. Now select green. Okay, giving green. So this is one type. Sometimes it is works. Sometimes what you have to do is you have to set a button here like OK button. You can give it. For that simple, So builder dot set neutral button will be there when you want to cancel or okay, or else you can add set positive and set negative button as usual. When you want to set a neutral button, same as usual. What you are going to do, simply say cancel. The second parameter is the listener, so use new keyword, control space, and this statement should be end with semicolon. When you click on cancel button, what it should do, the dialog should close. So dialog dot dismiss or cancel you can call. Both are equally. After the selection, what it should be, when you click on a selection, it should close your window. How can you do that now? The dialog dot dismiss. Now let us see. Run this launching activity. Now you select green. Automatically it's closing and it's showing the data whatever you have selected. Let us suppose you don't want to select anything, you want to cancel it. This simply call cancel. Okay. This is how you can set a neutral button also. You can set a weightage to be center here. That again you have to work with the dialog object, and you can set the gravity to the center. So this is how we work with the single choice alert dialog. Thanks for watching guys. Let's catch up in the next session.